For those of y'all that don't know, my dad passed away a little over 2 years ago while he was doing yard work in our backyard. And while we don't know exactly what caused it, I've been sort of searching for something that I can do or a cause that I can put time into ever since. Since we don't know what caused it, I don't necessarily have an easy smack me in the face cause that I can feel connected to because of that. But after doing our whole backyard redo transformation, I've had a lot of time to think. That's what happens when you're recording yourself and you can't be on your phone or listen to music or literally anything. It was quite literally just me and my thoughts, which is truthfully kind of scary. But without fail, every single day or time I was working outside in the yard, my mind just kept coming back to my dad and how much joy he got out of working and being productive and just truthfully being outside. If you didn't know my dad, he was the ultimate DIY king. He hand painted the whole exterior of our house by himself. He did our whole backyard patio by digging trenches, bulk ordering rock, and laying sod himself. Every project or task he did, he got so much joy in. And over this month-long project that we've been doing, I've just been working on coming more to terms with the reality of the situation, that I'm never going to see him again on this earth, which still doesn't feel real. But it really got me to thinking that in my dad's last 4 years on earth, when doing his projects, both of his parents had passed away at that point, and I just know all the time that he spent alone working hard and having all that time to think, that he was also probably thinking about them the whole time. Anyway, all that to say, I've been thinking about this a lot and just reflecting over it, and I've decided that since gardening has helped me a lot with my grief, that honestly might be the cause or the purpose that I've been looking for since this happened. Like, if that fact can help just one other person who's grieving to get off the couch, even though there are definitely days you should just sit in sadness on the couch and get outside and do something productive with their hands, then it would be worth it. So I'm just gonna make a new little corner of the internet where I'll shift all of my gardening posts and content over to a new page called Good Grief Gardening, where I'll just sort of bring light to something that a lot of people don't talk that much about, but inevitably every single person will go through this and experience heartbreaking grief at some point in their lives. So yeah, that's just kind of where I'll share gardening through grief, memories of my dad, and how it all relates. I do think it's worth mentioning that the Bible actually mentions the word grief over 250 times and garden is mentioned over 60 times, and I just don't think that it would be written in plain sight for us if we weren't meant to apply it somehow. So that's what I'll be working through over on that page: gardening, DIY, memories, and anything else that can help people realize that they can probably do more with their own hands around their house and backyards than they think possible. And it just might help you work through some things along the way.